Oh, didn't have my microphone around the right way. That would have been very embarrassing. Hopefully, the shit's now fixed, so now we can talk to people, and the dialogue and the subtitles isn't completely broken. Can you imagine how cool that would be? Nice laugh. It's just a bit rude. Right.
There was then this.
Okay. Subtitles are fixed. Part of the reason why this morning I had to end, outside of the fact that, you know, it was end of stream, it was because the game somewhere along the way decided to completely and utterly break. And all the subtitles broke. So, you know, love that. What are we doing? That's the real question. We can still do that. Well, I mean, that's good. If you got money. It's not too bad.
Until next time, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
Is it any better than the other Kratom? Oh. So it's the social Kratom. Imagine if I had the ability to, like, aim with these weapons of mine. Can I have a... Wait, I'm gonna kill myself. Bruh. Holy shit.
Labor disgraces no man, but occasionally men disgrace labor.
Where's my...
I'm President John Henry. And you're listening to Enclave Radio. Voice, warmth, and reason in this cold, unreasonable.
Yeah. So essentially, White Kratom supercharges you. It's probably the better way to put it. Nah, fuck this. You guys are losers. And you're gay. How did that... I'm gonna cry. You know what? I'm fine with dying there. The fuck was that? I shot the fucking fat man and he just went... What the fuck? Like, I know I have no explosive skills, but I feel like that's a bit of a... Eesh. Holy shit, is that like... You're applying Resident Evil logic to Kratom. I mix red and green and I get blue Kratom. Very good. I get yellow. I love that. Oh. A bunch of guys being dudes. Fair enough. Well, yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. Oh! Well, that's a surprising turn. Nah, he owes me money. What are you doing?
We're on our way to one, so now we're just going.
What is Underworld?
It's a city of ghouls.
It's a city of ghouls.
It's hidden inside.
We go down there and we be all ghouly. Hello? Oh, I can walk around this bit. I thought I was gonna get stuck. Ooh. A singular dart. Don't mind if I do. I mean, I find Fallout 3 to be a great game. For its time, it is a good game. Like, I'm not really too bothered from, like, the roleplay side or whatnot. I just think it's a solid game. Okay, now that's a bit too far. Oh god, don't say Fallout 3 is a cool FPS. I will actually, like, NATO drone strike your house. I will get the codes. I'll fucking kill you straight up. I mean... Well, yeah. But I don't necessarily think, like, you know, having linear storytelling's bad, though. Like, when you think about it, technically, Fallout New Vegas. What do you mean? You get loads of choices. Slav, before you continue talking, I must ask, are you someone who watched H-Bomber Guy's video and then you're like, yeah, you know what, actually? Yeah, he's got a point. Because there are so many people that are like that. It's like, okay, I understand where you're coming from, but like, come on.
Now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Straight from the
Yeah.
heart. The people under our system, like the king in a monarchy, never dies.
Yeah. Well, if I remember, H-Bomber Guy's the big one. He's the one that everyone cites as to why, you know, Fallout 3 sucks and it's shit and super linear and has zero choice and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But I think the big issue that a lot of people do is it's not that, you know, it's not that they don't have good points. The points are usually, like, spot on. The issue comes from the fact that... Oops, didn't want to drop that one. The issue comes from the fact that they're talking about it with the retrospective of New Vegas, with the retrospective of Fallout 4, and they're comparing the two games. Even though, whilst, yeah, 3 and New Vegas are made on the same engine, they were made by two very different development teams. So I feel like, to a degree, in a lot of ways, it's an unfair comparison. Because it's like, New Vegas is categorically better than Fallout 3. Obviously. Main proponent for that being that Fallout 3 was the first attempt to make Fallout into a third-person game. Right? Whereas New Vegas was, here's everything you need. Right? Literally, here is everything you need, everything sorted. And they basically gave them, like, a playground to go nuts in, because everything for the game was already done. Whereas a lot of things for, like, Fallout 3's actual development was developed alongside with all the story coming out, with all this coming out, you know. So, is it not gonna... Okay. Actually, I take back everything I say. Fallout 3 stinky, Fallout 3 bad. But no, the whole thing I was saying with, like, the reason why I think it's stupid to compare, you know, New Vegas to 3. It's because it's the same thing as like comparing, I don't know, Total War Warhammer 1 and Total War Warhammer 2 or 3 or something. It's like, yeah, of course 2 and 3 are going to be better because the engine was already there, all the base models and everything was made, all the base storyline, foundations, gameplay, everything was put down. And then the sequels built upon it, because that's the point of sequels, they're there to build upon things. So, no shit, you know. No, yeah, no. But that's what I mean though, right? Because think about it like this, right? Think about it like this. Fallout 3, whilst being developed, they had to develop the story alongside it, right? Fallout New Vegas, the people at Obsidian, like, you know, they were already familiar with Fallout 1 and 2, they were familiar with the Fallout 3 lore and everything, because that had all been fleshed out, everything in the Capital Wasteland and stuff. So, outside of, like, some factions, of which, if I'm completely real with you, like, yeah, Caesar's Legion and whatnot are cool, but they essentially just kind of yoinked a lot of things from, you know, human history and then went, cool characters. Bam, there you go. And that's how they got it. Like, because when you think about it, and this is, I'm going to be crucified for this. This will be, like, marked down. I'll be hunted down by rabid Fallout fans and get bottle caps thrown in my brain. When you think about it, most of New Vegas factions are just this political system, but with a kooky cosplay theme, right? So, you know, they're going to seem a lot more complex and interesting because they're things that people already know and kind of know how they play out. It's like, yeah, technically, you know, for example, you know, a lot of Caesar's Legion stuff and how they go about things. I hate that I misclicked that. That's pissed me off. You know, like a lot of things that Caesar's Legion do, like, yeah, okay, yeah, no, makes sense. Yeah, no, cool. Right? Nice. Epic. Cool. Right? But, of course, you're not actually gonna, you know, go for them unless you're playing an evil run because they're a bunch of, like, you know, slavers. So it just doesn't make as much sense, you know? Yeah, but the thing is that they didn't need to. Because that's what I mean by New Vegas is basically a sandbox, right? Because for Fallout 3, they had to make a story. They had to, like, write everything around the story and finish off that whole chapter, right? Because they didn't know whether or not Fallout would blow up into something big. So finishing off from, like, you know, where 1 and 2 left off with some of the, like, the things, finishing off the whole thing with, like, the FEV and the Enclave and whatnot, and making sure that was all done, makes sense from, like, a story and development point, because it's like, well, they didn't know whether or not Fallout would actually take off, right? Whereas with New Vegas, like I said, they have everything there, everything makes sense, so, you know, outside of developing a new map and some new guns and stuff, you know, they had all the character models, they had, like, most of the actual, like, armor models as well. Like, I think the best way I could describe it is New Vegas is an official mod, right? Imagine, like, the London mod that's coming out for, like, Fallout 4 soon. I think that's releasing sometime around early 2023, right? That is just Fallout 4, but they've added in, you know, a bunch of new models, they've added in a bunch of new, like, characters and guns and other stuff. You know, they've written all their own, like, story, like, whether it's fan-fiction-y or, like, actually true. Who fucking knows, who fucking cares, you know. But the main thing is that they had the bare bones, right? They had all the stuff there, they had all the engine stuff. No. Shh. Shush. Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point, because you're interrupting my point. Right. My point is that for Fallout 3, the writers had to write out the story whilst everything was being designed. A lot of the stuff wasn't necessarily finished yet. They didn't, like, of course they knew, like, the big things, like, it's going to end with, like, the Brotherhood and the Enclave, right? But a lot of the, you know, like, a lot of the characters, a lot of, like, the engine, the actual gameplay, a lot of, like, models and everything were designed alongside the story writing. Same way, right, I've just thought of a brilliant comparison. Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas are Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, right? Full Metal Alchemist is shit, and a lot of people agree it's shit because it was airing before the manga ended, so they had to, if I remember it was saying, like, they had to, like, half bake up a bunch of, like, stories and characters and endings and a whole bunch of shit, right? Whereas Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood came out post the anime ending, so they had all the characters, they had all the story and stuff there, sure, but they were able to finish it off and write it better because they already had everything there. Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas are the exact same in that regards, right? Fallout 3 is rough because everything was developed simultaneously. Fallout New Vegas is better because they already have all the base stuff there that they need for, like, gameplay and, like, a bunch of background and lore and story. So it was a lot easier for them to write story and actually, like, develop and make the game because they already had, like, 70% of the work done. They just needed to do the story side of it, right? Because, like I said, outside of, like, the map and a couple of, like, gun and armor models, they already had, like, all the character stuff there. They had, like, most of, like, the actual, like, objects and decals in the world were there. So they didn't really have to do much on, like, the gameplay front. They could put all of their effort into writing and making interesting characters and stories and tribes and all that kind of stuff. Whereas with Fallout 3, they had to split it because they needed to design the entire game, of which it was a game that had not been done in this genre before, you know, and I wouldn't necessarily say Fallout is the first kind of its genre, but Fallout 3, as far as I can tell, is one of the only really, like, RPG shootery types like this that came out when it came out. You know, there's probably older ones, but it's the only one of this kind, as far as I know, personally. So it makes sense that Fallout 3 fell behind, because it's like 50% has to go to, like, map, 50% has to go to, like, modeling and, like, coding, and then, you know, well, I say 50%. It's like 50% had to go to, like, coding all the game and designing all the mechanics and all that. 25% had to go to designing, like, all the art, all the models, all the weapons, and then the other 25 kind of just got left on story. So it makes sense, which is why I think ultimately it's kind of a moot point to compare, you know, it's kind of a moot point to compare New Vegas to Fallout 3, basically. That's it, right? Because, as I said, it's just a case of... Very diddly. That's sad. Well... No, see, I think the fact that you're disagreeing is just kind of silly, though, ultimately. Because it makes sense. They're not going to have as much time to develop and write story and stuff, right? Because think about it like... I know. Think about it like... You're a baker, right? No. Think about it like this. Well, yeah, but you've also got to remember that half of the people at New Vegas, that worked on New Vegas, most of the, like, I think a good chunk of people in Obsidian were people that worked on the original Fallout games. So they already knew a lot of the lore and where they'd want to go with stuff, no?
Reflect upon all I have said, my America. Reflect
Well,
and wait. For soon, this great nation will be reborn. The Enclave will be its salvation.
well, yeah, but that's also why I'm saying it's kind of a moot point to compare the two, though. Because it's a different... Yes, because it's a different team, right? Of course, New Vegas is going to have better writing and better cohesive story and lore and shit because half the team on New Vegas worked on the original franchise. It's not a case of Todd's boys were less competent. It's a case of Todd's boys didn't fucking make Fallout in the first place. Of course the writing's going to be crap. Fallout 3's lore and writing team were essentially done by fanfic writers who loved the original OP and wanted to add their own spin on it. Fallout New Vegas is like the original writers came back, and yeah. But like I said, I still just think overall it's just a bit silly to compare the two then, if that's the case. No, I find it perfectly silly.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry, straight to your heart. The manners of women are the surest criterion by
Well, yeah, but I think the reason why most people can say Fallout 3 is superior is through either gameplay shit or nostalgia, you know? Like, I remember when I first started playing New Vegas, I didn't like it very much. Not because of lore shit, I couldn't really care less about that. I didn't like it very much because I thought the gameplay was a bit dodgy, you know? Well, yeah, I mean, saying it like that's a good way to put it, I guess. It kind of is, like, comparing in that level. Oh, I don't know about that. McDonald's is kind of great. Like, yeah. But the thing is, I think writing Fallout 3 off as a shit game, writing it off as inconsequential and just kind of like a blip on the Fallout series is just kind of a bit ingenuous, though. Because ultimately, without New Vegas, without Fallout 3, New Vegas wouldn't exist, period. You know? Oh, fair enough. Well, I mean, that sucks. That sounds... I'm guessing that's a lot. I don't know, like I said, it's just... I just find the whole point comparing the two games kind of moot, because essentially with the development team, the people that were on the development team, the fact that, you know, like I said, for the most part, Fallout 3 was developed alongside with all the writing and stuff, and it's like, yeah... They've got, like, their bare bones there. They've got, like, the history and whatnot. But, they've, you know, they've got to make it all new. Because they can't really coax off of old stuff. You know, it's just... It's literally comparing two completely different games. You know? It's like... Oh, I'm trying to think. Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, right? Fallout 3 is Dark Souls 2. Fallout New Vegas is Dark Souls 1, and I think that's the best way I could probably, like, try and, like, explain the point of, like, how I view both the games. You know? Exactly. Fallout 2... Dark Souls 2, completely, made by a different team, with different people who wanted to go in a different direction, who, whilst, yes, they had the lore there and they had many years to do it, they wanted to try something new and innovate and do something different. Uh-oh. Whereas Fallout New Vegas, same way as, like... Actually, I guess comparing it Dark Souls 2 to Dark Souls 3 is probably the better way. Whereas Dark Souls 3 capitalized on a lot of systems between Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3. Like, they took a lot of systems over. They had, like, a lot of the base stuff that carried over. You know? But they were able to capitalize and make it a better cohesive story because it was done by the original team. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Actually, I think that's probably a better way to put it, you know. Dark Souls 2 is Fallout 3, and Dark Souls 3 is Fallout New Vegas, because it's like, yeah, they have a lot of comparable differences, and a lot of people say that Dark Souls 2 or Fallout 3 is the weaker one in the series, but ultimately it's kind of just a moot point because they're both their own games with their own, like, unique take and design on things, and that's what makes them fun. You know? I never found Dark Souls 2 bad. I mean, yeah, it's the only one that I actually played to completion, but I liked Dark Souls 2. I liked a lot of the things. I think the funniest thing was the amount of people that go, Dark Souls 2 is bad, but Demon Souls, love that game. Oh, I hate that in Dark Souls 2 you get life gems. Oh, it's such a pussy way out of things. But it's like, you do understand the big thing in, like, Demon Souls is the grass, which is the life gems. It's like, what? What the fuck is that? Mad Johnny West.
Growing up in rural Kentucky, I had the best friend a boy could hope for. My dear old dog.
Honey.
Oh, the adventures we had. From Knott Creek to Hagen Road. Yes. Irresponsible. And was, for a little boy, the perfect existence. So, let me ask you, America. How many of your children can say the same? How many understand you are truly happy? Well, we both know the answer, don't we? None. America's children live in a terrifying, meaningless existence. There is no hope, no happiness. That changes right here, right now. From this moment onward, the children of this great nation are
Pussy.
the highest priority.
I mean, to be fair, though,
Every American school reinstate every youth program.
like, at least 3 in New Vegas have a solid, like, way that they do damage and armor designs and all kind of stuff.
Wasteland with qualified
Whereas, oh, did I? Because I unequipped that. Did that undo? I was gonna say, I was wondering where that went.
as it was meant to be. The values of our past shall be the foundation
Hold
of
on.
our future. So remember, America, working around the clock to return
Oh, I
this
forgot what I was gonna say. Oh no.
all you need
There goes my point.
little patience.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, at least. But the thing is, though, is at least with 3 in New Vegas, there are ways around. You know, there's ways around the fact that people become bullet sponges. And to be fair, unless you're playing above normal on like hard difficulty and above, then you know they won't become bullet sponges. But with New Vegas and with 3, at least there are ways that you can mitigate and like deal with the fact that people get a bit bullet spongy. Whether that's just getting better weapons or upgrading your skills or like picking better perks. Fallout 4, however, just gets tanky for the sake of being tanky because having independently scaling enemies is great. I love that. It's very great. Uh-oh. I want me Grognak, but I don't want to break everything. Yeah. And it's like, in Fallout 3 in New Vegas, as far as I remember, it's like, the only time that enemies get a bit bullet spongy is when you're kind of like around the level where I am now, where, well, I say level where I am now, like I'm a high level, I'm like level 6 or something. But I've traveled like pretty far into the wasteland. I've not really put anything into gun skills. Well, yeah. I mean, at least with New Vegas, well, like you said, they do the thing where if you don't have enough damage, or if you don't have enough, like, piercing. I think for the most part, it's just damage. If you don't have enough damage to pass their threshold. Okay. If you don't have enough damage to pass the damage threshold, then, you know, you get armor negated, right? Yeah. Fallout 3 has a simpler... Yeah, because Fallout 3 has a simpler armor system because they're not able to you know, it's the first time that they designed a system like this. So it makes sense that, you know, they're going for a direct negation because that's what earlier Fallouts had. So it makes sense, in a way, that that's why they would do such a thing. Which is where I go back to the whole, you know, Fallout 3, you know, as far as I'm concerned, is incomparable to New Vegas, because it's like a lot of stuff from Fallout 3 was just them directly porting things over from the older games, whereas, like I said, New Vegas was able to just, because all the stuff was there already, they were just able to capitalize on everything a lot better. Because, yeah, they might have only had 18 months, but all the work that they needed that was there for them, they can kind of just, you know. Well, yeah, but you couldn't really join the Enclave in the older games, though, could you? Because the Enclave were always just kind of the big bad. So even in, like, Fallout 1, Fallout 2 and whatnot, you still would always kill the Enclave. Because the Enclave were the big bad. It's why it's Fallout Brotherhood, not Fallout Enclave, you know? I don't think... I think outside of... Oh, God. I think outside of New Vegas with Arcade Gannon, you can't do anything with the Enclave. Period. You just can't. Which, I mean, fair enough. But that's also why I say, like, it's kind of unfair to foist those expectations on a game that came out in 2008, you know? Because, I mean, I remember Fallout 3 itself alone was already, like, a pretty big dealio to have come out. You know, for, like, everything they ended up doing. So, it's just, like, trying to get more out of it's fine. It's like, you know, Oblivion. I've not had a chance to play through Oblivion fully. I'd love to do it on a stream. That'd be great. But it's like trying to compare more modern, like, you know, Elder Scrolls games. Like, trying to compare Skyrim and Oblivion. It's like, yeah, Oblivion could have done a lot more, but it came out in, like, 2009, so it makes sense that it didn't. You know, they were limited by the engine and by, like, the things they had available at the time, so it makes sense that things would be a bit shitty, or there wouldn't be as much of an option. And, you know, there's the whole, you know, saying of hindsight is 20/20, because you'll always be able to point out every single flaw and issue. So, you know, just makes sense, really. I'd like to chat if you've got a moment. I'm gonna drop all that scotch because I didn't mean to pick that up. That's the wrong one. America.
I am referring, of course, to our great national pastime, baseball. Or so it had been. That's right, America. Before we were devastated by atomic war, each state had its own professional baseball.
No. But that's what I mean, though, right? When Oblivion came out, like as you said, everyone will compare it to Morrowind, and the people that have played Skyrim that go back to play Oblivion are like, oh, well, this is stupid. Why isn't this system like this? This is bad. Why didn't they just do this thing? You know? It's just the issue of there's no sense comparing, like, newer and older games together, even if they're in the same part of the series, because, like, yeah, of course one's going to be better. Of course one's going to do things better. Because at the time, the team might have had, like, a different mindset. You know, they would have had, I think it's starting. You know, they would have had a different mindset. They would have different tools, a different team. Like, they'd be more skilled because they've made a couple games since then. You know? Like, it's just how it goes. I think, if I remember, the big issue that a lot of people had with Skyrim was the way that the leveling for enemies works, because that is fucking cancer, that's what I dislike. And the fact that they lent really hard into the whole Radiant AI. They were set really heavily on, you know, oh, we got Radiant AI, and we want to make it so that, you know, you don't even know that side quests you know, we want side quests to feel indistinguishable from like main quests and stuff. But then if I remember, the opposite ended up happening, where a lot of people, like the main scripted quests, a lot of people thought were the Radiant quests because they were like so generic and boring. So, oh fuck. Fuck. No, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and say no, because like I said, I haven't gone around to actually doing like a full-on playthrough of Boblivion or anything like that yet. Which I do, like I said, I would love to do on stream Monday, because I think that would be really cool. But it's just, like I've tried I remember I played a little bit of Oblivion in recent years. I even tried playing a little bit of Morrowind, and I didn't immediately like Morrowind, and the whole reason for that isn't because Morrowind bad, it's not Skyrim, it's not Oblivion, or anything like that. It's because I hadn't played that type of game in a very long time, and for like the older adventure games that are like very wordy, like, you know, Morrowind is, you kind of have to be in a certain like mood to enjoy it. Like you got to be in a certain like headspace, I feel. You know.
Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice, I am the heart and soul of the Enclave. That is to say, I am
Yeah.
the voice, heart,
I think
of America. But only together. Together, we hope to reach our full potential, the way we were before the war. Whole, beautiful,
I think just like
one enclave.
yeah, I mean that's kind of funny, to be fair. I think just a good way to like put it is the old Bethesda shine that Todd and his boys tend to spit on everything. Especially if it's from an IP of different descent, like for example Fallout, is they can, yeah, there'll be the odd Bethesda, you know, jank and whatnot, but they'll be able to uplift all like the mechanics and the gameplay and just kind of make it in general just kind of really fun to play, even if a lot of the lore and the writing ends up getting a bit boofed, right? Which, you know, fair enough. But at the end of the day, like I said, they end up making everything a lot more fun, you know? Like... Oh, that's not good. Sir? Sir? I feel like I need to do something with the printing press, because it was having a bit of a... Oh. Play. Can I take this man's out? Sir? There appears to be a human stuck in it. That's why it's not it's not working. So, I'm not someone who doesn't care about lore, right? But I'm not someone whom I will instantly deep dive into something without me thinking it's first worthwhile. So if I was to play like all of the Elder Scrolls series from like the first up until Skyrim now, I would care about the lore a lot more because I've played the full series and I have a lot more investment, right? But I can't, you know, I can't lie, I do enjoy.
How did your leaders allow the most
Sir?
powerful nation on earth
Sir?
die? The
Sir?
answer is really quite simple.
Sir?
Incompetence.
Crying.
Incompetence.
Yeah, so I will say, ultimately, I am more of a mechanics over lore person, right? Because I enjoy playing the game, I like progressing, I like doing stuff, and then when there's like, if I come across like cool story moments, that's great, right?
Oh, yes.
But I think the issue with being someone that fully dedicates himself to wanting to understand and know all of the super deep shit about lore is you end up missing great parts of a great game because you're so hyper-focused on the fact that, actually, in this iteration of the game, his t-shirt was blue, but now they've changed his armor to a mauve red. That's not actual canon. You know, and it's like, just fucking enjoy it. Who cares? Shut up! Go away! Ah! You know, it's like, fuck off. Genuinely, have fun. Stop being a fucking pussy. Like, oh. Like, I understand being really into lore, but it's like there's being into lore and then there's being an insufferable prick about it. It's like, just shut up. Play it. It's goofy funny. Like, oh, man. Jesus Christ. This fucking sucks ass. Like, Skyrim's great. It's also shit. And very broken in a lot of ways. My biggest personal issue with Skyrim is weapon leveling. The fact that I can pick up an artifact that is made for or by a god, like, I don't know, fucking Dawnbringer, because everyone picks up the shitty little, another has touched the beacon. Like, you pick that up at level 3 inside of a spider egg, right? So you go do the cool quest, because you're like, oh, shit! I get to, like, help out a fucking god, and I get to, like, you know, get a fucking cool fire sword that could do super damage to, like, you know, a bunch of guys? Oh shit, that's kind of fire. And then you do it and it's like level 9, it does like 10 radiant, the sword does like 9 damage and it does like 13 radiant damage to undead enemies. And you're like, alright, that's better than my current sword, alright, cool. And then you don't find out until someone either tells you or you're really far in the game that if you pick that sword up at level 60, it would be a lot better, but now it's permanently shit. Now it's just perma shit. Because you picked it up at the wrong level. It's like, what the f... It's so annoying. I hate that so much.
This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President John Henry Eden. Greetings again, sweet America. This is President
yeah.
John Henry Eden. And I'd like to chat if you've got a moment.
And that's what I mean. I think if you're a lore person and you're getting upset because they've completely changed the lore, like in the same way that the lore of a book or how a book plays out is completely different, you know, when you go into movies. It makes sense. Right? It makes sense to be upset. It makes sense to be angry about that because they've essentially changed a big part of the story. Like, I think a good comparison is Harry Potter. Because in Harry Potter, the director of the Harry Potter movies... oh, that's a grenade. The director of the Harry Potter movies, straight up, confirmed in multiple interviews, right?
Power-armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology. Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military...
President John Henry Eden, I love you, but I'm going to need you to be quiet, because, like, my ADD brain cannot concentrate with all this noise going on. Okay. Right, so... No. That's why I'm saying. I dislike people that hyper-focus on the lore when there are a couple things wrong, but the game itself is perfectly fine, right? Skyrim has dog shit lore and writing for a lot of it, but the gameplay's fine, right? The gameplay's fun, it's good. It gets really fucking grindy, and like you said, with the leveled loot is bullshit, right? I dislike that, but I found it fun. The stories in the lore, whilst short, are interesting. It's the issue with long-running series like The Elder Scrolls, like Fallout and whatnot, because you're going to compare it to other predecessors when they're completely different games for the most part. Yeah, no. But the thing is that for the most part, they're completely different games. Like, Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 had way better story writing than Fallout 3. And it's like, yeah, because that was a 2D, like, top-down isometric game that could do a lot more because it didn't have to code everything in 3D. Of which the people that made Fallout 3 barely got done in the 4 years they had anyway. You know? Like, it just... it's like, you know, comparing, well, like as you said, like Morrowind and Skyrim. The development team was different, the writers were different, and they kind of just had a different goal in mind of what they wanted to achieve with it, you know? You know what? I don't think that statement's true at all. Because you could do the entirety of Fallout 4 now. There are mods that make it so the character doesn't speak and it's just classic New Vegas dialogue. And it's still shit. The issue with Fallout 4 isn't the writing, because when you look at it, all of your responses in Fallout 4, no, not at all, right? Because all the responses in Fallout 4 are yes to this quest, no to this quest, or sassy answer that continues it anyway, right? So you could have put in any writing, any quest line, anything like that, and it would still come out the same, because the answer is yes, no, yes with sass. That's all it is, right? So your character is literally Yes Man from fucking New Vegas, you know? Your character in New Vegas, your character in 4 has just as much say and just as much, like, you know, personal thing as, like, you know, personal direction as your character does in New Vegas, as your character does in, you know, Fallout 3, because ultimately all your responses are, yes, I'll help, no, I won't, yes, I'll help, but I'll be sassy and funny about it, or give me more info. You know, I think a lot of people wish it was a lot better written. Yeah. I want to go east. Look around the chapel. Kill the zombie. Oh. Okay. Go west. Well, no, so Fallout 3, as I said, it's not, I'm not saying that lack of time or anything doomed Fallout 3. The thing with Fallout 3 is it was like Fallout 76 in a way. If Todd wanted to do something big and innovative, i.e. turning a 2D isometric game into a 3D game that was of similar quality, but they just kind of bit off more than they could chew, and they didn't have enough time really to get everything going. It's why Fallout 3 is clunky. It's why there's a lot of the story missing. Like, if you go back and look at the old, you look at like older interviews and whatnot, and like tech demos and stuff, there was like a lot more things they wanted to do with the game. They just weren't able to implement it. It's the same thing with Skyrim. Like, Skyrim, if you look back at all the old like interviews and beta tests and stuff that they were doing, modern Skyrim is only like 55 to 60% of like everything that they had initially wanted to do and put in the game. They just didn't have enough time or the ability or the tech at the time to do it. You know, because I think Skyrim's so ingrained in our culture that I think a lot of people forget that it came out really, really, really early. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. They did it, they worked it in, they just didn't add them because either they weren't allowed or, you know, they couldn't for whatever reason. You know, that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Like, there are interviews of, like, them talking about doing, like, different elemental arrows, like how they had in the Thief series. Yeah, like how they had in Thief series, where, you know, you could use a water arrow to, like, shoot a torch and put out the torch, you know, things like that. But yet the only stealth section in the game that really focuses around light is when you're doing the Nightingale stuff, so it's like, oh, wow. Go west. Talk to the wizard. The wizard beckons wildly at you from his balcony. You're here! You've arrived! He exclaims. After an awkward silence, he jabs an excited finger into the crystal ball, nearly knocking it into the bog. I've seen you, you see. You're the one to defeat Grellock. Hoo-hoo! The little man hops onto the railing, spinning a pirouette. Now the time has come to play my part. Toss up the gem. The wizard brow furrows. Got things a bit out of order, have I? Come back when you've got the powerful gemstone. Soon, I've got to feel a professor. I died halfway through. It made me cry. No. Gotta go east. We'll go south. There's some wispy shit. Why not? You're standing in a dusty market square of a quiet town. Many of the shops and homes lie abandoned, and the citizens that can be seen speak in hushed voices, casting furtive glances at the darkened skyline in the distance north. A ringing of an anvil breaks the silence regularly, where a mustachioed blacksmith bends over his work in a nearby tent. The blacksmith is here working, a priest is there drinking. We will talk to the priest. The priest drunkenly curses the undead who have defiled his church. You present him with the decapitated zombie head from your bag. Praise you! He hiccups. Oh, wait, he's meant to be drunk. Perhaps Greylock's influence isn't so strong. Ooh. With that, he turns his decanter over to the head and tosses it into the fireplace. It almost bursts into purple flame and burns up almost instantly. I must gather the faithful. He presses a brass key into your palm. Please help yourself to what may little use be to my chapel. Oh, shit! Your eyes water from the smoke and swarmy heat inside the tent. A huge man swipes sweat from his bald head and looks up at his work. There's no shortage of work to be done with Grellock scaring everyone witless. Leave me to fill in my orders, stranger. With that, the blacksmith dismisses you from his tent and douses a hot blade in water, hissing with steam. I want a cool sword! How dare he? We will go back to the chapelle. See if we can find anything cool. You stand at the end of a dirt path facing a small chapelle. I gotta stop saying chapelle. I've said it now, and I know it's chapel, but I'm now saying chapelle. The stucco walls are faded, many roof tiles are missing, the grey oaken doors are unlocked. The congregation is nowhere to be found, a small cemetery of cracked heads, we got it. Examine the chapelle. Dust motes hang lazily in the shafts of coloured lights stretching across the chapel from peaked windows. The pews, pulpit, and everything else is covered with a fine mist. There's a very deep stone cistern near the entrance. It is full to the brim with blessed water. There is more than enough water here to fill your tiny flask. Blessed water. Love it. Oh, yeah, no, he was with me for most of the morning stream, which was kind of cool. It's like I'm swapping out European boys. Okay, but then what else can I do? I thought the whole point was I could go here and I get a doodad. I go north. You are on the craggy, wind-blasted face of a mountain. Storm clouds coil above the summit, pelting you and the sparse vegetation with a torrential downpour. Far below, beyond the foothills, a wide plain stretches across the southern horizon. Grellock is here, spewing heresies. A glint between the rocks catches your eye. Investigate the glint. Rough gemstone. Oh, I need that for the thingy. Back. No. I'm glad that didn't actually do anything. I didn't mean to do that one. Talk to the wizard. Oh! The Slayer of Grellock approaches, raw stone in hand, just as I've seen. The wizard's pointy hat bobs excitedly as he points a finger at you. Suddenly, a pale orange arc of light extends from the knobbly finger and jolts the gemstone from your bag before you can react. The gemstone halts and hovers in the air before the wizard's nose. Essence be true, powers renew, fatty hoodoo! And with that, he slaps the hovering stone, smashing it against the smooth stone of the tower. In a burst of light, the stone splits in two. One lands in the outstretched palm of the hopping little wizard. Shout for the sword, wrap her in iron, she'll find Greylock's black heart for you. Take the chaff too, you'll need payment for the smith to forge the weapon. He tosses the stones down, with which you leap forward and catch safely. Oh shit! Fluffy is precious, we love Fluffy, he's great. He's a good boy. The priest is drinking water, pouring over a thick leather-bound volume connected by a thick leather thong to his neck. He notices you only when you've come very close. Ah, good friend. Have you gone ahead to open the chapel? My body still aches with drink, I'm afraid, but soon I'll gather the congregation and return myself. The blacksmith regards you gruffly, and is about to dismiss you when you produce the polished gemstone from your bag. He sets his hammer aside and twirls his moustache. Right fine stone, that is, he says, admiring the faceted stone. What will you be needing, then? Following your careful instructions, the smithy reforges your rusty sword with the magical shard at the center of the blade. Oh shit, we're gonna fucking kick his ass. Oh shit. Hey, yo. Go north. Go north. When you draw your sword, Greylock lowers his great horned head and bellows laughter in your face. You grit your teeth and swing a mighty two-handed blow, the magical blade ringing clearly, even amid the tumult of throaty cackling. You swing your sword so fiercely it escapes your grip and hurtles into the open maw of the monstrosity. Lost from sight in the arid darkness of Greylock's throat, you step back as Greylock jerks his mouth shut and stands upright. He is still for a moment, then starts clawing at his neck, muffled. A great ringing can be heard as if from a great distance. Suddenly, Greylock's chest bursts forward in a font of viscous green blood. The ringing can be heard clearly now as the thick lifeblood oozes around the protruding tip of the magic sword. The storm cloud swirling the peak are already cleared and Greylock is dead. Victory. Game over. Yeah, I don't want to lie. I'm a bit of a gamer. I was able to. Oh shit! All right. Blue. Ooh. I'm still a bit miffed that I wasn't able to figure out what was going on downstairs with the machine. I could have gotten a Grognak comic out of it. It's just a bit stinky, really. Oh, that's a lot of medical kits. Just picked up some fucking missiles casually as well. I love that. But no, the reason why as well I am streaming Fallout of all games out of the blue as well is also because where'd you come from? The other reason for it is because I was I was trying to think of what things I could stream that are like kind of well-known games, because I have a bunch of like weird little indie, you know, like variety games I want to do, which I'm gonna save for like Friday or Saturday when I stream. Okay, I don't like that. You know, I was gonna say for around those days. That's true, I could do Shadow of War. I will do Shadow of War at some point. But what I was thinking was, the two things I'm going to do was either Fallout, streaming Fallout from Fallout 3 to Fallout 76. And the other thing I was doing, what I thought of doing... Oh, this doesn't look good. These are Talon Company boys.
Well, now, if it isn't the little... What?
Well,
you think
now.
you can walk around the wasteland doing the... Such a shame.
So basically, I was thinking of doing this, or I was thinking of doing the thing I said before about streaming all the Stalker games through fully. Oh, they're the mercs of the Capital Wasteland. Someone's hired them to kill me because I'm a good boy, basically. But I'm thinking of streaming all of Stalker 3 again, but I think I'm going to leave that a little bit until Stalker 2 is closer to announcement, basically. What's that? Well, yeah, no, but they're not trying to kill you because you're a good person. The reason why they're trying to kill you is because a good deed you've done somewhere in the wasteland has pissed off someone that's in power. So the main reason why they're trying to kill you isn't because you're a good person. The reason why they're trying to kill you is because something you've done in your trips and journeys in the wasteland is something that someone in power that's like, you know, a bad guy didn't want you to do, basically. So they see you as kind of being like a good Samaritan and a bit of a nuisance. That is a lot of mutants. What the fuck? I think it's time. It's time. That's a bit too close for comfort. I kind of forget the angling on this, not gonna lie. Well, yeah, no, but that's the thing, though. That's just the wording that I've put it as, right? It's not that you're getting killed because you're a good person. The reason why someone wants you dead is because you're being, like, you've been a good Samaritan, basically. Like, if I go to the guy over there, the main one that I killed that had the note on him, if I pick up that guy's note, it'll say, oh, we want this person dead because of blah blah blah, basically. I forgot my name was Blorpo. I forgot I called myself Blorpo. I love that. That's so good. Yeah. So, basically, because of your good acts and being like a good Samaritan, you know, someone doesn't like that and they don't want you to be doing that. So, you get killed, basically. There doesn't really have to... I don't even think there necessarily has to be, like, a really good reason behind it, because at the end of the day, you know that there are, like, real assholes. Like, for fucking Tenpenny, for example. You know, you literally can't, like, talk to him or even get in with his whole thing unless you're an evil piece of shit. You know, and then that makes sense because he's a bad guy. In fact, I think most people speculate that it is probably someone like Tenpenny that's paying for you to be killed. Well, no, because that's the thing, though. It wouldn't be better off, because these aren't hired gunmen from a specific... Like, say, for example, if it was Tenpenny that was hiring them, right? They're not his personal gunmen. These are just rogue... Well, I say rogue. This is like an independent factory of mercenaries. So they don't report to anyone. Therefore, they don't have to, you know, name anyone. And on top of that, you'd be a pretty shit mercenary if you signed, oh, this guy wants this guy killed. You better kill him, and we'll get lots of money for it. You know? It defeats the point. There are... Yeah, I think you can. I do believe you can. I know there's also a different mercenary group. I went way far off. Holy shit. I do know that there's also a different mercenary group that you can interact with. Who's it? Riley's Rangers? And they're, like, you know, they're part of, like, an offshoot.
Look at this. We got us, but tain't none of my beeswax. We always need bullets.
Yes, I do always need bullets.
Give me bullets. You have no bullets and 10 caps. I'm gonna fucking kill you, old lady.
You
Watch out for Gra! Where are we? I'll just cross the bridge. Actually, should I cross the bridge? I remember there being mines. Well, yeah, no, but that's what I mean, though. This is where I don't think this takes away from Fallout, because ultimately what you're comparing and what you're wanting at this point is you're wanting something from like a different game, or you're wanting something that they just didn't really have time to put in. It's why I say like, it's why I use oh, no. I'm not saying it's a complaint, but like you said, it's one of the reasons why you personally aren't as fond of this. And it's why, like, I brought up Skyrim as a comparison. Because Skyrim was a game where they had a lot of cool shit that they could have added and that they wanted to add, but they just weren't allowed to.
Hey.
Whereas Fallout was, like, you know, the first kind of, like, game of its kind. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, Fallout was one of, like, the first kind of games of its kind in its genre. So it kind of just makes sense as a bit... Right. This is something that, for me personally, I have never understood. I don't understand why people complain about the color palette. Like, it's stupid. Like, I can understand complaining about New Vegas being a bit yellowy and, you know, maybe adding some more plant life to it.
Been rather busy lately, asking questions. Or do you have some kind of personal grudge against an innocent android who simply...
Well, if
that's true, then the first thing you need to do is... The movement I'm involved with, we help his kind escape their Commonwealth-imposed slavery.
Railroad.
You really want help? Take this. It's an internal component. Present it to Dr. Zimmer in Rivet City. Do that and Zimmer will go back to the Commonwealth and leave that... We call ourselves...
Railroad.
Our mission is the rescue and salvation of synthetic humanoids. Androids as the... Of course, if you help me, and thus the android...
Yeah. Money.
Yes, if we are able, but there are others in the wasteland. Tell you what, you deliver that component to Zimmer. Just understand that this android is now, for all intents and purposes, a man. He looks human, but even if he's not, even if he's a machine, he's... This person, and he is a person, deserves a chance at freedom. Please, if... You know what you...
Okay. Anyway. Well, no, because in Fallout 3, the railroad is... The railroad is stupid because of Fallout 4. In Fallout 3, the railroad is literally just that person talking to you there. You just know them as they're an organization that helps androids escape, right? That's it. You can't... They're not a stupid concept in 3 because there isn't anything else to them other than they're a faction that helps people, and that's it. Fallout 4 is when it gets retarded. Now, here's the thing. Right. Fallout New Vegas... having a bit more life to it, having a bit more plant life, makes sense, because it's a desert. So there will be a bit more plant life. Fallout 3, having barely any plant life and being grey-brown, makes perfect sense, because it's near one of the capitals of America that, well, it is the capital of America, that got the shit bombed out of it by thousands and thousands of nuclear warheads. Exactly. So it makes sense that everything's super fucked here because Washington is a massive sprawling, like, you know, city area. Well, yeah, but it's a stupid complaint, I feel. Yeah, it might be boring, but it's what makes sense. If this is your first time playing the game, and, like, you know of it to be, like, a post-apocalyptic kind of thing, right? And you come in and it's all green and shit, you're gonna be like, ugh, this isn't very post-apocalyptic. This is kind of gross, actually. Why is there so much green shit? And there is green shit in it! Because part of the quest with Harold and the tree is you do his quest so you can bring life back into... Yeah, no, that's the thing. That's the thing that always pisses me off, because everyone's like, maybe if the color palette was a bit better. And it's like, the color palette's drab and shit because, one, it's a post-apocalyptic world. It's the center of the fucking America. It got bombed, like, the hardest, basically. Because it's where everything is. It makes sense. It got fucking destroyed beyond all belief. And then the whole point of a NPC's questline is to undo the damage and bring back the wildlife. It makes me so fucking mad, man. It's like, it makes sense. You're just being a petty bitch because all fucking post-apocalypse games nowadays have cool shit going on. And it's like, no, stop. I'm gonna kill myself. In a game, obviously, not IRL. That'd be cringe. Definitely in a video game. Nowhere else would I ever do such a thing. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna be real.
Good hunting.
I don't agree with that at all, because as I've said before, I'm one of those people that if your biggest problem with a game is graphics or color palette, you're a weak ass bitch and you don't deserve to play video games. There are some video games that will look shit. There are some video games that purposefully look shit. At the end of the day, if it fits with the setting and if it makes sense, then why bother complaining? You know? Like, Fallout 3, for the setting and what it is gonna look drab and shit. Because it's an irradiated hellhole of one of, like, the biggest capital complexes of, you know, like, living complexes of America. Basically, it's the place that got bombed the hardest. It would make sense that this would be the place that struggles the most to bring back any kind of vegetation and life. You know? Fallout 3 has... It's the one that started it all. Boom. If Fallout 3 didn't exist, Fallout New Vegas didn't exist. I don't know. Got that going for it. Fallout 3 didn't exist. Skyrim. Fallout 4 and 76 is kind of okay to not exist. But all of modern Bethesda wouldn't exist. Well, yeah, no, I mean, I'm not saying that's the greatest thing, but in comparison, because everyone goes, oh, Fallout 3 bad game, like a bunch of drooling mongoloids who watched the fucking H-Bomber guy video and went, okay. You know? Because that's what a lot of people do, right? And fair enough. I know most people also don't as well, but a lot of people do just kind of... It's easy to slip into mob mentality of, haha, person said game bad, person made okay point game bad, game bad. You know? But it's no, like, you know, there's no different of the fact that if Fallout 3 didn't exist, all of modern Bethesda wouldn't have existed, so that makes sense. Well, yeah, no. I'm trying to remember who the guy I watched it on was, because I watched the H-Bomber guy video where I was kind of like, I get what he's saying, but I don't fully agree with a lot of the stuff he's saying.
What is it?
Pipes will fix.
Well, I'll be.
Well, I'll be!
I'll give you if I...
Good, because now I can get rid of all the fucking scraps in my inventory.
Well, all right.
Alright. Well, yeah. No, the thing that I find harebrained, the thing that I dislike is the fact that a lot of, I personally, like, as a person, fundamentally, I dislike when people blindly go along with something because it makes the most sense in a way. Like, they don't bother to give it any kind of extra critical thinking. They don't bother to do anything. It's just, oh, I've watched a video on this, therefore this must be the truth, right? I really dislike people that do that because it's like, okay, be more of a fucking brain-dead sheep person. Nice. Like, think critically of things. Dumbass. And yeah, no, and that's what I mean. And your personal preference of the game is that you just think it's a bit bleh, right? Yeah, and that's fine. Oh, God. What do you want, Brian?
Those monsters.
Yeah, mind you, you're gonna get me, Hey, it's okay, child! I'm big and tough! Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Thanks for this shit. Okay, bye. As I said, no, that's the thing. It's not even a case of I do kind of agree with you. I do agree with you on enough things. It's just I dislike... Like I said, I dislike people that will go along with other opinions without thinking about stuff for themselves, i.e. all the people that watch a video saying, haha, Fallout 3 bad because of blah 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 reason, and then just kind of sticking with it because it's like, oh, well, actually, yeah, they've got a point. All the points they've said made sense. Yeah, no, I guess that makes sense. Oh, okay, cool. Right? Because that's just, like I said, that's just kind of beyond annoying and completely brain dead of them. But I also don't like it when people will write something off because graphic bad, color palette bad, like how it is visually. I think visual factors are important. I think choosing to dislike a game and shit on it for those visual factors is retarded, basically. Because it's like, say for example, you know, I don't like how Morrowind looks because it's old and it's all polygony, right? If that was my argument, that's fine, that makes sense. It is old, it is polygony, and it doesn't look to the current standards like Fallout 3 would look, for example. But if I was to disregard Morrowind entirely as a game and call it shit and unplayable because of how it looks, then I feel like that's just kind of ingenuous to the point, because saying something looks old or dated doesn't make it unplayable. That's just personal opinion being stinky. You know, like, I don't think Fallout 3 looks good at all. It's old, it's dated. I mean, look at the fucking texture work on this man's neck, right? But I'm not going to refuse to play a game because it looks bad. Oh, no. And that's what I mean. I'm not specifically targeting this at you. I'm one of those people that I think if you can't physically bring yourself to play a game because of the graphic fidelity of it or color palette or something like that, it's just kind of like, I just find that completely bizarre and stupid. Like, if I'm just completely honest, I just think that's kind of batshit, you know? Because I think it's one of those, like, I don't have a problem with how it looks, so I can't see it the way you see it. Because I will unironically just, you know, play anything and give it a go. I'll buy these. Oh, that's stupid. I pressed the wrong button, I'm gonna cry.
Another satisfied later.
But no, like I said, I think, to be fair, that's more of like, as much as not wanting to play Fallout 3 because of the graphics is your opinion thing, that's what you think is best. For me, thinking that you're stupid for thinking that is also a personal thing. Because like I said, I am not someone to judge games off of how they look, ultimately. Like, I have several factors that go into me deciding whether or not, you know, game good, game shit. But there's a red roach over there. But for the most part, you know, I can say, oh, this game doesn't look very nice. It doesn't have great graphics or whatnot. Like, I can play with bad graphics with no problem, but I'm not going to base whether or not I can bring myself to play a game or not based off of graphic fidelity, because there's more to a game than visuals, you know? And that's what I was saying, though. That ultimately, that is just a me thing. That's just my personal opinion. That's, like, how I like to go about and do things, essentially. I shouldn't be here yet. I just realized I shouldn't be there yet. Because I need to do the tepid sewers. Yeah, over here. I say I always went into the Bylek thing. Hey. But I think that's because, like, Oh! I remember playing Rage a little bit. I never got around to completing it because I managed to get my car wedged stuck. I managed to get my car wedged. The little bit that you drive it out of to get out of, like, the first town. I got it stuck horizontally there. And I couldn't drive it out. And I went, okay, fuck this game's stupid. Bye. I just stopped playing it. I never got around to finishing it. I should play that on stream at one point, actually. That'd be kind of fun. But yeah, that's what I mean, though. Like, I think it's because I'm not... I do think it's just autism, if I'm going to be honest. Like, how, like, I was raised and, like, my brain developed and whatnot. But I don't have any, like, really strong feelings towards one thing or another 90% of the time. So the idea that people refuse to play certain games because of how they look or things like that is just kind of bizarre to me. You know, it's like, I can understand not wanting to play a game if it's actually unplayable. Oh, I know you have strong feelings, but that's what I'm saying. Ultimately, I'm not someone that does. And it's a blessing and a curse, because it allows me to talk about anything with everyone, but the issue is that it also like, a lot of people come with the connotations that I am like everyone else, for the most part. Like, for example, say if I'm getting close to someone romantically and it doesn't work out, and I'm like, well, you can still be friends, I don't really mind about that. A lot of people will still be weird because there's the whole connotation of, you know, if you're still talking to someone being, like, really friendly after, like, you know, something's tried to happen and it doesn't work out. You know, a lot of people will still be there with the pre-notion of, oh, you're still trying to, like, get together and see if something can happen. It's like, for as far as my brain's concerned, it's like, no, we tried something and it didn't work out. If we can still be friends, that's cool. You know, like, my relationship with this person's not going to change, or the way I act around them is not going to change. So, you know, fuck it. What's the point? You know? Oh, shit. Hello. And I think that's also because, you know, like, as far as I'm concerned personally, like, speaking of it from, like, a relationship front, as far as I'm concerned, like, the way that my brain interprets, you know, like, a romantic relationship is the only difference between being someone's, like, best friend and being in a relationship with someone is you can fuck someone you're in a relationship with without there being, like, a weird social connotation that people thrust upon it, and that's literally it. It's like you can fuck them and it doesn't get weird afterwards. And that's basically it. That's just how my brain does it. So there's a lot of times where, you know, I've been in a thing that hasn't worked out, like a relationship or whatnot. Oh, yeah, no, but that's what I mean. Like, I don't... Ultimately, I don't care. Like, for things like that. Hey. Well, I don't even necessarily think that makes your brain kind of fucky, though. Oh, shit. I didn't expect that to be a person there. That was new. No, like I said, I wouldn't even necessarily say your brain's fucky for that, because ultimately, you know, sex is something that's sacred or romanticized through people's own interpretation of what they think sex should be, or through, I guess, like, religious stuff in a way as well. When ultimately sex is something people do to either further the species or because, you know, they're bored and horny. You know? And they've got a friend nearby or a flashlight. You know, he's fucking go to town. Makes sense. But that's about it. Outside of that, there's not really much else to it. You know? Like, that's how it goes. I like the combat shotgun design. I think it's cool. If I'm completely honest. Oh, no. Islam's fucky. Islam's very fucky. From what I remember, I don't honestly know all the religious things, and I haven't looked into them enough to openly discuss or talk with any kind of, like, authority or knowledge. But Islam and extremist Islams are the fucky ones. Muslims are okay, though. Most Muslim people are just kind of chill. But I think it depends on, like, the extremity. Yeah, Muslims are usually nice because they're a lot more, like, placid for a lot of things, but it's just... Oh, yeah. I mean, to be fair, though, that can be said about, like, mostly all religions. It's like, you have sects of religions where they're nice and they're kind of cool. But then you have to deal with all the fucking morons and weirdos that have their own agenda written by some guy from, like, 800 years ago who just wanted to have, like, child wives and as many as he wanted. You know, so it's like, oh, shit. Don't mind that. Fucking Ahmed was just really horny a couple thousand years ago. You know, oh, shit. Oh. Yeah, that is a bit weird, I'll be real. Although, to be fair, age of consent is such a weird fucky topic anyway, because the amount of people that go, nah, if they're mature, it should be alright. And it's like, yeah, but there's kind of like a base limit, you know? Oh, officer, I swear, that 3-year-old was very sexually mature for their age. It's like, that's not a valid excuse. What are you saying? Exactly. Religion is weird, primarily because a lot of it was written by old men from thousands of years past when different times and different applications of means of, you know, social okayness was done. Well, yeah, because you crushed what God gave you. Makes sense. I mean, dude, if my balls were crushed, I wouldn't want to go to heaven. I'd be laughed at. That would suck. Am I looping? I'm looping. Okay.
Crush my cock with a rock, I must. Maximum pain I must endure.
I love that so much. It's such a good video. Lego Yoda, no. Please. Exactly. Actually, no. You wouldn't go to hell for that. Because there's the whole thing with getting into heaven that if your good deeds outweigh your sins, then, you know, you're good. And I'm sure God wouldn't mind, you know, if you just saved like 20 kids, you'd be fine. We both know it because it's very funny. It became a very big meme for a very long time. The worst part is, I know the Yoda thing. The worst part is, I know the Yoda thing because when I was a wee lad, and Lego Star Wars came out on PS2, it was my favourite game for the longest time. I loved playing it. It was so good. Oh my god. That's what I should do when I'm out of ideas of what to stream at one point, and I just want to do a complete dog shit stream. Right? If I want to do a complete dog shit stream, I should just stream nothing but all the OG Lego games.
Oh, I can't wait.
It'd be great.
Oh, excellent. So, how...
It appears the mole rats have a most faithful attitude to it, explosively so.
Those poor little mole ratties. I should mention that. Proper handling of mole rats could be important if they could be domesticated. Milked, maybe? Oh, anyway, keep the repellent. Oh, but for your trouble,
Rat
here,
milking.
have the leftover chems
Like
from
that?
working on the repellent.
Ah, 2 Jet, 2 Psycho. That's it.
Yes, knowing more. So I picked up this observer device to study them in their natural habitat. While you're working on that, I'll be following up on a lead I've got for a couple. And who knows?
Alright.
That's great. I recommend just go inside and find one of their spawning pods. And be sure not to kill any Mirelurk.
It's a good thing I found many, many stealth boys. Oh yeah, me and Slav have been having a semi-heated debate.
Yes?
Well, I say it's starting shit. To be fair, I just like having the argument on it because it's like I just like debating. I just like debating and arguing with people. Not because, you know, I want to stir shit, but I think it's fun to understand other people's point of views and where they come from. Yeah. No, right. That's one thing that as an autism man that doesn't really care or put much value in anything, I hate is when I'll have a debate or an argument with someone, and whether or not I end up getting like heated about it or not, they'll think that it's this big thing and it's all that I believe in and it's a big like ba 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 ba, and it's like, no, I'm just doing it because it's fun to think about things from different points of view sometimes. Like, I couldn't care less. Like, I was talking to a friend a while ago, and I coined a phrase, and they've used it with me ever since, of my emotional state when it comes to certain things is essentially like going, oh, that's so 10 minutes ago. You'll have an argument with me, like a heated argument or a heated debate, and like I could get like emotionally invested in it and get like really mad about it. You leave me alone, I'll come back like 10 minutes later and I'll be like, hi, what's up? Anyway. You know, like, I don't care. What are you still mad about? Like, stop being pussy. Move on. I have. I am sneaky. I should probably unequip this. I shouldn't equip that. I'll equip that. Yeah, no. Right. Imagine that, but for everything. That is unironically how my brain works most of the time. It's why, like, if I ever have a falling out... Oh, no. I don't have the armor or the, like, the health or the levels to get through all of this completely unscathed, if I'm really a chief. Like, I'm gonna get fucked. Like, unironically, that whole thing you just said there, that is how I feel and how I go for, like, everything as well. Where's my allowance replenish? Ah! Oh, that's kind of fun. I like that. That's kind of great, actually. Moonshine. Brutality. Child. Brutally moonshine child. Oh, Slav, you see, I would, but you've got to understand, Fallout 3 is old, and if I do anything that isn't fully closing the game, I cannot tab out. Like the whole thing crashes. I can't tab that whilst playing Fallout. I think it's better with New Vegas because I think New Vegas does support borderless window. This game just sheer lacks the fucking capacity. Where's the collector? Yeah, I did it. Very cool. I did check it out. It looked very cool, actually. Oh shit. Code 34. Oh no. Ooh, leather armor. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's a door component. Hello. Ooh. Ooh. Got a blast. I'm sneaky a beaky like. Sneaky beaky. I like how I'm not. Ooh. I'm only on caution when I'm walking up the stairs and all you hear is. No, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I always do. You get it done and then you go. That's kind of pussy shit, though, not gonna lie. I do actually. I do. How? Oh, self-play right off. Okay, well, I mean, that makes sense, I guess. Fair play. I do remember my dad was recently playing Fallout 3 modded. Oh, I can't remember the name of the mod, but it was one where it's like 300 mods, and it had basically just completely and utterly revamped and redid, and like it was some like fucking crazed crack addict who just completely went, Fallout 3 stinky, I'ma fix it. Bam! And just like overmodded the fuck out of it and fixed the game. It was like 200, 300 mods. I can't even remember what the pack was. I think it was just something remaking Fallout entirely. But it was kind of cool. Yeah. Oh no, literally that's what they did. I mean, to be fair, it's the same thing with like New Vegas or 4. You know, the only way to fix the game is to just add fucking everything in.
I'll bet most people would have just gone in there. I've been getting a good signal, but what do you...
They're descended from local crabs. I call them Silicyretta horrendus.
That's very scientific of you. Personally, I wasn't sure if they were crabs or if they came from some sort of brine shrimp. Some of these observations about their armor and camouflage gave me... Here, consider it thanks for not interfering with them. Correct as always. And your feedbacks really led to a very smartly written book. Maybe too smart for some folks, I worry. Of course, if the reader can't be bothered to understand something, and in case those readers blame you for their ignorance, here's your payment.
I do love that.
Boxes of ammo. Now, on to the next chapter.
I do love the whole, well, if they're too retarded to read, fuck them. I mean, right, do you want to know a secret? I've played through Skyrim. I've played through Fallout 3. I've played up for Fallout New Vegas. I've actually yet to complete Fallout 4. I kind of lost interest in it before I got super far. I have barely played the games modded. I play a lot of them vanilla. I think the only things in Skyrim I added in, because they were the things that kind of caught my attention, were there was like a paladin pack, which added in a whole bunch of like paladin armor and spells and shit, and that was kind of fun. I like being a big paladin man. That was cool. And then I think the other one were there were like special kill bounties to make the game hard, and then the one that put in like 2 bajillion thousand spells, because that was really fun. Oh, fair enough.
The last chapter is a bit more esoteric. It's about the We need to know how large settlements are formed. We're in the last stretch.
Library.
Oh, that sure saved me a lot of time. Books are where the old world kept its knowledge. And library, see if it's still there, and if you can download records from its computer. Information dumps like those.
What do I get?
Obvious answer would be a book. Who knows what you could buy with a... Great. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful.
Try not to die.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Yeah. Wait. The only thing that I remember hearing about the unofficial patch for Skyrim is it simultaneously fixed and also broke a lot of things. Like, it made a lot of things kind of good and, like, a lot more playable, but at the same point, it also just absolutely fucking shat itself on a lot of other thingies. For you, I'm glad that is over. Hey there, Doc.
Welcome, weary traveler. Well, wander no more, my good friend.
I'm here to die.
See what the good doctor has in his magic bag, shall we?
This guy gives major, like, sex offender vibes, I'm gonna be real. I might as well just put on the funny hat. Funny hat, funny.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, hey man, look. If anything, that gives me pride as a streamer. Knowing that my content and my stream is so interesting that you're literally avoiding work for it. Ah, my ego is inflated. Let's go. Up, 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 up. Ooh. Danger. Oh, that's kind of cool. Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing something like modding or creating a game, because I have a very lot of ideas. I think I've just accidentally gone towards having very good karma, so that's cool. But no, I personally, like, I would love to do modding or create stuff for games. Only issue is while I would be able to do it and I would be good at it, ADD wouldn't allow me to sit down and learn. No, my main issue is that because I have a very good knowledge of how my brain works, I would not be able to sit down and learn enough of, like, coding and shit to actually apply it effectively or use it properly. You know, it'd be the same thing as, like, with me streaming, where it's like, even though I absolutely adore streaming and I love doing it to death, at the same point, I will just hit walls where I'm like, I just don't want to do this anymore. I can't do this right now. I'm just gonna just not do it for a while. And that's what will happen. Then I might end up, like, forgetting everything because it's like, there. Oh yeah, well, I mean, a lot of people end up getting hired for the modding they do for stuff. Yeah, it makes sense. Fucking die, pussy. Oh, that's cool. Can you tell them to fix Stellaris? And that every DLC doesn't have to rework the entire game from the ground up? That'd be cool of them. If you could get them to, like, you know, pass that along to the higher ups, that'd be kind of funny. Oh, God. Oh, ew, I don't care about them then. They've got their own kind of autism, so makes sense. I still remember the day when they completely, like, 180'd everything on Stellaris, and I was like, wow, Stellaris is cool. I mean, the whole outpost thing's a bit slow, and there are things that they could work on, but, you know, I think overall, you know, the game, not too bad, not too bad. And then they started to, like, you know, really fuck shit up. And then they just kind of, like, completely reinvented the game 3 times over with different DLCs. And I'm like, I don't know what's happening anymore. I don't know how to play this game anymore, man. Fuck. Oh, dear. Like, you pick it up quickly, but I'm not really, like, a super big brain planner, man. Like, min-max optimization are just funny words to me. I put down building that make metal and build a lot of ships, and that's all I do. I don't even, like, dude, I don't even fucking customize my ships. And half the time I forget to build them, so, like, my military's really weak. And the only way I was able to circumvent it to a point where I could last until endgame a lot of the time was every, I think, year in game, like every couple of minutes, I would make sure that I have ships in production, and I would do them in sets of 5. So, like, if I had like 100 core, like the basic shit, like Corvette ships, I would make sure I had 50 of the next type, 25 of the next type, 10 of the next type, 5 of the next type. And I do it like that because I'm a fucking NPC. Dude, I can't, oh my god. That actually reminds me. I can't remember who the fuck said it. I think it was you, or it was Fluffy, or it was someone. When I was playing, I think it was you actually. When I was playing like a city builder game. And someone deadass said, bro, why do you build like an NPC? And I lost my mind. I was like, what the fuck are you talking? What the fuck are you saying to me? I'm fucking killing you! Like, that, I don't even know why that like hit me so fucking hard. And I was like, well, I'm building in a grid system because there's no like angles in the game. So it would make more sense to just build it in a grid. That makes sense. And I got told I was building like a fucking NPC. And I was like, what are you talking about? Don't bully me, I'm autistic. Sadalism. It's really funny. I can't remember who it was though. I think it was before Fluffy Watch, so it probably would have been either you or Rapture. To be fair. Of course, certainly. No, but I think it was because the way that I was gridding everything out, apparently it just looked like an NPC was building it, and I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, you know what I should have done? It was, oh god, I'm trying to think what game it was. I know you were there for the stream because it was the city builder game that focused on cards. I think it was literally Kingdoms Reborn. It was the city game that I found that I really, really loved that was based off of card. And you liked it because it was the first like city builder game that you'd seen where one of the early food like options you could acquire was mushroom farming.
Hey there. Yeah?
Yeah? Question. I mean, I guess I could play Stellaris style Skyrim. That sounds like it would be interesting, at the very least. No, you did. Oh, she probably does. I'm just wanting to see what I can sell first. So the door component. Fucking idiot. Nah, she doesn't have it. Fair enough. Oh, but she does have rounds. I will take those.
Thanks.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't mind. There are a lot of games that, like, if you recommend to me, I genuinely wouldn't mind playing. It's just the main thing is like
Bye.
a lot of the games you do recommend me, Slav, are like big brainy kind of strategy games. And like I said, it's just not. I'll play them. They're just not really my go-to style of game to play a lot of the time, and that's literally it. Like, I genuinely have zero problem with them. It's just a case of just doesn't really gel well with like my usual style of games. And as I've like explained before, like on stream as well, I think that's primarily just because I didn't really grow up with a lot of. Oh, no. I get that, but like I said, that my big like hang up on it is the fact that I didn't really grow up playing a lot of like RTSs or like big brainy strategy games. They weren't really like my go-to. So because of that, I think not only do I kind of not get as much enjoyment out of it, which I think is fair to say. Okay, never mind. Not only do I not get as much of enjoyment out of it, there's not much of a, like, as big of a necessity. Like, I don't feel as big of a necessity to play it. Primarily just because it's like...
What do you need?
It's difficult to explain because it's not even like, oh, I'm not interested in them at all. Like, I have plenty of interest in them. A lot of them are pretty fun. But it's like, you know? It's like a scuba da. It's like a, you know? Oh, you're right, there is a cup. I realised there was a cup. My bad.
Thanks.
Thanks! That my shit, woman. Okay,
Bye.
Yeah. So it's more just like, it's just not really my go-to. It's like the same thing with like driving games, you know? I do have a little soft spot for driving games. I do like, you know, like a good racing game and whatnot. They can be really fun. But they're just not my go-to a lot of the time. Not because I dislike the medium or the genre, it's just because it's not something that I tend to spend a lot of my time playing. So it's like, eh. I can play this, but I can also just, you know, play something else that's more appealing to me there and then, so. That is true. That is a famous Jordan Peterson line. Hey. Hello?
What do you need?
What do you need?
Bye.
Bye! I'm not gonna stand next to the fucking truck this time, because that was fucking cringe. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm gonna piss my fucking... I give up. I forget. Hello? The fuck was that? Hello? Oh, there he goes. Oh, there she goes. The fuck was that shit? Oh, it's an alien thing. Wait, what? Hello? Wait. What? It's got an alien power cell? Hello? I'm very confused. What just happened? The bit of alien oh, fuck me. My eyes. I think a bit of alien debris just kind of blew up out of nowhere over here. Oh. Hello? Oh my god, that sun is oppressive. The fuck was that? We got an alien power cell and everything. Like, hello? Nanda? Nani? Just... Okay. It's just alien power cells scattered about. I'm so confused. Oh, is there? That makes sense. But I mean, it was there and then it blew up. Like, just right above there. So does that mean it landed in this building? Question mark. Colon. Close parentheses. Semicolon, close parentheses. Get a little winky action going on, you know what I mean? I'm confused there. Huh? Okay. Oh! What is collision, really, when you think about it? Why does it exist? Yeah, don't kill the iBot, that's my free XP. Oh, do you need him to find the gun? Is that like a requirement, or can you just kind of wander around a bit and oh, alien tech! Wow. There are a lot of alien power cells around. It is kind of a bit strange. I mean, I'm guessing it's probably more out this way anyway, because it doesn't make sense for it to be right in the middle of the city. I feel like that would be a bit sussy baka. Sussy baka. Walter, you're being a sussy baka. Where's the midget corn? I don't know if I want to ask what that is. I see smoke. It's over here. Up. Hop. 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 Hello? Oh. Hop. I got bamboozled. It was just dust. What the fuck is that? Well, they're dying, so yeah, fuck them, I guess. Still, that is just kind of rather bamboozly. Because, like, I can understand the power cells being around this building, because that's where the thing exploded overhead. But I don't understand why they're out by the diner. Because that's where it didn't explode. You know? It's just a bit weird. A real humdinger for sure. I guess I could just go up into town a bit more. Probably crash a bit more up, I guess. Suck him in the fucking jaw. Oh. Bitch! Bitch! Delicious. Okay. Yep. Are you a commando? That's a real question. Oh yeah, Scrounge-mondo. Scrounge-mondo. That's my favorite. Uh-oh. I think we should leave. Oh. Oh, fucking jazz. Ah. Cool. Can I do this from this range? Oh, I see more alien cells over there. I feel like this gun should be doing more damage. It's kind of just not. Oh, there you go. Donked him. Yeah, no, that's fine, man. I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. I mean, hey, at least you caught the stream this time, so it's not too bad. Well, no one knows where the alien cell go. It was on there and just went and disappeared. Like, what the fuck? WTF? That crazy. Okay, well, it's not over here, that's for sure. So it's somewhere between this, like, bridge area. Would be my expertised guess of expertness. Because I'm really smart and cool. I say. With great trepidation. Sound here. Hello? Oh, lame. I want to be one with the map. Let me clip into it. Very good. Very good. Whoa. Oh. She made me jump a little bit. Oh, fuck. Oh, there's one. Very alien. Floating above the road and everything. see. Damn, that the house is back here and built Ford tough. Yo. Oh, well, that's not very good. Cool. Bonkies. Gerboomer. Gerbonko. What is abroad also? Oh. I will take quick break. Actually. So I can go get some more water and I can pull my phone up and see what you sent me. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Very good. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I don't actually know how long I'm planning to stream for. I'll probably do a couple more hours, that'd be cool. Also, thank you for the follow, Cannoli. Very cool. Very epic of you. I'll find the blaster at a later date. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Where's the loot? Gimme. Oh. More electronics. Very nice. Very good. Very nice. Where have I stumbled upon now on my merry adventure underneath the setting sun? I see the metal shack. Isn't this Cannibal Town? I think I'm in Cannibal Town, no? Yes, I am. I'm gone completely the wrong way. Hold on. What? Oh, no. I'm kind of going the right way. Just gotta go straight. Got it. Beep. Oh, pardon me. So go down here. Holy shit! Oh! Oh! I know I got bloody mess game, but I feel like that's being a bit too liberal with the usage of it. Holy shit! I fucking just imploded 4 men in a row. Oh my god. There's too much power. I'm gonna go on like a patch. This is the first Rad Scorpion I've encountered all game. Holy schmoll! Ooh. He died like a bitch, but I'm actually surprised because I thought I would have encountered one of those already. I'm actually, yeah, no, you know what? Now that I'm thinking back on it, I'm surprised I've not encountered one yet. I mean, how much time have I been streaming? 2 hours. Yeah, I've been playing for 6 hours, and that's the first Rat Scorpion I've encountered. I know! That happened earlier a couple times with some robots as well. Yeah? Tear me apart, huh? I've been torn. It's go time. I need to get up here so I can shoot you. Bam. 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 Okay. Just a waste of ammo at that point. Ooh! Oh, there he goes. There's too much blood in my eyes. I cannot see. Heal me. Ooh. And then Diesel Electronics. Yeah. Give me your ammo. Delicious. Just gotta wander along to the library, which is good because I can turn in all the pre-war books I've kind of been gathering, I believe. Hopefully get some cool shit from that, which would be very, very nice high five. Where did my weapon number 5 go? Would be that? What did I say? Hunting rifle's good. Oh. Spotted them from a mile away. I don't need them though. They're fine, they're chilling. Can deal with them later. It's near Bosch. Oh. Is this the library? No. Yes? No. No, it's further along. Oh, oh! Radio. I knew I was missing something, didn't I? I can actually kind of get through, dog. Let's go. Herbert Daring Dashwood. I have missed Herbert. I can't shoot her legs. There's too much collision in the way. Ooh! Oh, no. There is one person right in front of you, man. Shoot him in the brain! Shoot him in the brain! Oh, my legs! Oh, Hamza Allah. Actually, I'll shoot this with a more powerful weapon, I think. Uh-oh. 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 Fucking... I like how I can hit a 23% chance of shitting. But I can't hit with half of the clip. Come on. There we go. Now I can deal with the rest of them. You slaver scumbag. Where did the rest of them go? Did they all just did they all run down to go all the way across to run across the bridge to get? They did. Penelope Chase, fortune hunter. Gun case? They lied. They said there was things in there. That's not fair at all. Give me the quantum. Give me the quantum. Ooh! That's just a bit rude. Actually, yeah. No point wasting the ammo. Bam! 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 There's a person behind me with a missile launcher. I feel fear for the last time. I ate 2, fuck. Hello. I do like how a singular combat knife is enough to completely and utterly negate the power of a pneumatic metal fist. Video games, man. Video games. Bonk. Bonk. Bye, Hoa. Oh, oh no! Where did she go? It's a bit of a oofy owie. Ding ding ding.
I mean blow up. Now
And by blow up, I mean kill. And by kill, I mean blow up.
so tell me, Penelope, what's the next stop on? Stupid human, shut up now.
Oh no.
With us now.
Not super mutant.
Mutants. Out of the frying pan.
And
Now
into
see
the
here,
fair.
you hulking horrors. This young lady has been through quite enough for one day. Holster your weapons or...
Why is your
Mental.
girlfriend picking their pockets? This is no time for sticky fingers, Darren.
It's not what he's taking out, my dear, but rather what he's
Putting in.
Duck and cover!
Oh, there's a guy over there. Oops.
Shady Sands Shuffle. It sure brings me
The old shady hand shuffle.
okay.
My, Argyle.
I filled their pockets with live mines. It's very funny.
Kidding, my dear? Argyle has saved my
A good prank.
that I can't
Oop.
remember. I hardly know
Got a
how
brain blasting.
before I met him.
Bang! Bing! Bang! Boom! Oh, I ran out of shots. That would have been so much cooler. Man,
Let's not
that's
bore the
stinky.
beautiful Miss Chase with those ancient
Spending. Ah,
Oh, I don't know, Darren.
everything's coming up well. Let's go. See you.
I happen to like
Okay. Bye.
Boss, that sounds like a kid screaming, and it's coming from those ruins. Quite right.
I gotta admit, it's a bit
Save those questions.
It's a bit sus that Argyle knows exactly what child screaming sounds like.
Be sure
I mean, I'm just saying.
in next time.
I think someone should look into that. That's a bit...
Herbert Daring Dashwood and my
Boss!
cool man
Sounds like an 8-year-old girl screaming over that way. Argyle? Do you know she's an 8-year-old girl? Never mind it, boss. I'm gonna go save her. Shh. Don't worry about it. Oh. No, where is it? There it is. I hate cars. Cars make me want to die. I hate having no gun skills. Having no gun skills makes me want to die. This whole game makes me want to commit. In the video game, obviously, not IRL. Twitch, please. Forgive me. Forgive me for my indiscretions. Okay. Oh! Bruh. I can only manifest a half-hearted bruh. There's a predicament for my situation. I pressed E! Ah! What do you mean I'm reloading and both of my hands are in use right now? Dude, do you mind? It's just kind of inconvenient, if anything. Like, can you stop? Okay, I'm actually going to do violence to these people. I'm gonna do violence to you. At least I didn't get that one. Why is that even tripwired? Also, why does this one raider base have more security than the entirety of Megaton? I'm so... What? Hello? Hello? Oh yeah, take all that. That's some good shit. No, but for real, why is all of this here for just this one fucking raider? I'm so confused. Are there like 20 other guys I just didn't encounter? I feel like this is a bit excessive for one man. You know? Ah. Oh yeah, no, it does, genuinely. I'm playing it through because, well, I was kind of running out of things to do stream, because I've been taking one of my usual, like, semi-long hiatuses. Unfortunately, not for anything interesting. It's mainly just, you know, ADD and getting bored, because I stream for, like, a straight month, 4 hours, 4 times a day. 4 times a day, Jesus Christ. Like 4 hours, 4 times a week. And then my brain reaches a point where it just goes, haha, but what if we just don't anymore, lol? Wouldn't that be funny? And it commits seppuku on itself. Disarm that. Crying. So I was thinking about what things I could do to get back in. And I've kind of been in a wee cheeky bit of a Fallout mood. So my goal, my whole goal, at least, is I'm going to play through all of the Fallouts. And by all, I mean from 3 to 76, because I am too mentally incapable to play the old ones. I'll just get bored, or someone will come in and be like, you're not doing this particular strategy, are you? Loser. Now you can't win the game because you should have gone to this one particular spot in the desert and done a spooky dance, and you would have earned 30 hours on the clock to find the magic MacGuffin for the vault. But you didn't, so whoops. Wait, oh. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I understand 1 and 2 are great. I understand they have their, like, own place. I'm just not. I just don't really want to play it, if I'm honest. I have a lot more fun with the 3D titles. That's just really it. So, yeah, my current goal, I'm not going to, like, try and 100% Chivo it, because, oh my god, fuck that. So much. Oh yeah, apparently it is a lot better now. I picked it up. I think it's part of what, like, kind of sparked me to do the whole, oh, you know what, I'm going to play through everything. Game, please. Please, game. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, come on. Come on. Bitch. Well, I'm 6 feet tall and ain't no hand me down. Oh. But no, I saw that was like, it was only going for like £5 on a sale. So I was like, oh shit, I'll pick that up. See if it's actually any decent now. I haven't played it yet because I was like, oh, you know what I should do? I'll stream all the games. That'd be fun. That'll give me something to do stream-wise. Why am I so irradiated? Ah. Oh, I took a rat away. Hello? Do I need another one? Hello? Sir? Man? Hello? Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. But no, I'm hoping it's good. So, yeah, I'm just going to play through, I think.
This area is under the authority of the Brotherhood of Steel. Leave immediately.
Didn't ask. But no, so my whole goal is for Fallout 3, 76. Fallout 4, I also in the same boat. I have not finished it yet. But my goal is I want to find every location and I want to do every main and side quest. Because I think that's, you know, good things. Because then, by that note, yeah, I might not have found the minutiae of the lore or this one unmarked location that has a very relevant thing. But I would have explored all the areas that the game ideally wants you to see.
Are you scavenging the
And I
ruins?
would encounter most of the quests that have been written. So I think honestly that's fair. That of course does extend to all the DLCs. I'll be playing all of them, like coming up soon anyway. So
It seems that we have similar goals in mind. I am Senior Scribe Yearling, Order of the Word.
what's the proposal? Oh, it's the books, isn't it?
Good.
I'm interested.
My task here is to collect the written works of those. Although most of the pre-war books have been. I could have 1,000,000 initiates to comb the ruins. Precisely.
Let me help.
Collected knowledge of a lost age is worth far more than any weapon.
Yeah.
So, return
Plus, I
here
feel
with
like that'd
3
be a
books
good
that
way
you
to
find in
complete
good
it
condition.
because I've
I will compensate you
not-
for every volume that you bring me.
not done. So last time I played Fallout 3 fully. Not kidding, I think I was like 16 or something, and I was playing it on Xbox. And I know for a fact I didn't do all the quests. I didn't go to every single location, things like that. I played Fallout New Vegas on stream 2-3 years back, where I did the DLC, and that was the first time I did the DLC for them. But I didn't do every location and didn't do all the quests. I kind of just did the main story in the DLC and missed a lot of the side content. And Fallout 4 I've not completed. It's like, oh.
Excellent.
5.
Very well. Here is your.
Oh, 500, oh my god, wow! 5.
Very.
Oh my god, wow!
Excellent.
Take all the books.
Very well.
Epic.
We have set up this area as a forward operations center for our project. The books we collect can be recorded with the computer system. We then ship them, under escort, back to the Citadel for transcribing into the archives there. Books represent the collected knowledge of the world before. Everything from a child's storybook to a detailed technical guide has value. By assembling and recording this knowledge, we scribes can analyze it and use it to further the goals of whatever our elder decides.
So, actually, that just being said just now, I'm just going to say, because of me talking about continuing to stream this, if you do want to come watch, I should be streaming tomorrow because I'm going to try and get back into the habit of my old routine, which is Tuesday, Wednesday streaming, break on Thursday, stream Friday and Saturday, and then I'm off Sunday, Monday, and Thursday days off, essentially. So if you swing by at any point, whether it's morning or evening, I'll
All
be
I will
about.
say to an outsider is that he is not a traditionalist.
Cool.
The front desk computer has access to the card. Now you might be able to find the central computer further in there, but I'm afraid you'll have.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye. I said okay, bye before, but okay, I'll say bye again. Thanks for the ammo, chumps. Losers. Give me more. Thanks, idiots.
What's the big idea?
Girl with no heart, I have found me a wonderful guy. Ba-ba. I'm as tried and as gay as a daisy and may the cliche coming through. Bum, bum. Can hide, be nice and light and the I'm as corny as Kansas and on as high as a kite on the 4th of July. Fresh and I use I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, blah, blah, blah. Oh, hello. Thank you for the loot. Morning, missionary advertising on fire. Dude, now that I've managed to get Capital, I've managed to get fucking Capital Waste Radio back on. It's GG's. The stream content's gonna go down. It's just gonna be me vibing out, playing the games, singing along to all the radio shit. Oh, this guy's there. Never mind. I'll just go the other way. I've got more stuff to loot. Hello, bingo, bango, bongo. I'm so happy in the jungle. I refuse to go. I make it clear. No matter how they coach him, yep, I'll I'll stay right here. Through a magazine, the missionary's wife concealed. I see the people who are civilized, bungling with automobiles. Got to pay many coconuts to see. Oh, bonga, 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 you don't wanna leave the Congo on the no. Papa, you'll be in the jungle here, Zuzu. I like how the scribe downstairs is like, I could send 100 scribes into here and comb and never find that many pre-war books. I went upstairs, it was on the table right there. Bitch blind. You don't got no working eyes. It's crazy. Express and now it's milky and it's good to civilize to complain. Not to reach vacation, they hard to vacation ground. Why you all around? So bongo bongo bongo, wanna leave the Congo on and on. Bingo bango bongo, I'm so happy in the jungle. I used to go bop bop bop. Nice spear. No matter how they cook him, yep, I'll stay right here. They got things like the atom bomb, so I can go to where I am. Whiskey in the library. Nice. There's nothing like getting pished and reading. Hello, sir. Bam, 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 bam. Just. Oh, you know, I think it will never not entertain me. Oh, yeah, no, dude, that's fine, man. Off, go bed. That's fine. The VOD will be here. Watch the VOD. That's fine if you wanna. Like I said, as the stream title thing is, I'm not gonna do main quest stuff. I just wanna do side things, see where it goes. Is there anything to explore here, or am I being retarded? I'm retarded. Never mind. So. I'm not planning on doing any bigger main content stuff. I probably actually, with how the time's going, and it's been 2.5 hours, I'm still doing the Wasteland Survival thing. Probably just finish the Wasteland Survival stuff and then call stream there. So I feel like that's probably a good place to call it, really. Oh. Miles around, single women, married women, old maids and all. Okay. Meat's gonna be death won't be, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Die, pussy. Oh. Okay. I think Butcher Pete may or may not have a deep-rooted psychological problem that he should deal with. You know? Doesn't sound too good. Ooh. Naked rat is he on my stairs? Ah, you bitch ass.
GNR, 3-Dog.
GNR.
Everyone ready for the Capital Wasteland's latest news? Me neither, but it's that time again. Now the latest on everyone's favorite runt from Vault 101. He's out there serving as our protector, so show the kid some respect. Listen to this.
They're talking about me. I'm very special and cool.
That
Mr. Vault Guy has helped them out with one hell of a mess. Something about a rescue from super mutants, if you can believe that. Nice going, kid. Thanks for listening. Free Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio Free Wasteland, and we're here for you.
Bang!
Now listen close.
Boom! Bam!
Just a friendly reminder to all you would-be bigots out
Nah,
there.
bitch ass.
They're people.
Ooh!
You see, children, those are simply humans who've
It's a lot of bullet. You're very boring.
So please, if you meet one of the Capital Wasteland's mini ghouls, leave your prejudice at the door. And your
Takes out gunner turrets, one after another, bullets flying. Raiders killed, blood spills. Ha! Victory. It's like, Jesus Christ. You are interested, man. Jeez.
Now, some music.
Oh no. Didn't realise that was easy. I thought it was very easy. Got a little bit ahead of myself, it would appear. I got ink. Do I actually need anything else? Can I use any of these printing presses? Might be kinda cool. Everything else is just like default stuff. The ink was special though, because it has a special icon. Meaning it's a one of a kind and I must use it. Nice. Where am I? Oh, I don't know where I am actually. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm getting a bit. Huh? I was searching around for the big computer. Now I just don't know where I am. I'm just plumb dumbstruck. Okay, this just brings you back here. Okay. I guess this is a way forward. Ooh. Approach. Borrowed. Come. What can I say? Come. Two mines. 2 mines. For 10 shotgun shells. Man. Gotta love Raider home security. Ah! Missile! Ah! Why? I must now eat a small inventory. I must eat enough food and drink enough water to feed a small town. Die. Farewell. Das ist und Pussy. Okay. Fuck. Oh. I'm just gonna guess. I'm pretty sure it's monsters. Yay. No, I wanted the tumblers to take now. Stop. Jet. Thank you. Okay, what's in this bit? Why is this bit so fortified? Is that where the computer is? Please tell me this is where the computer is. I believe this is where the computer is. Nice. Cool. We done got the archive. Very nice. Very cool. Now begs the question, what the fuck is over this way then? I explored like, I don't even think like 5% of the total floor I'm currently on. What the fuck else is there? Like, hello? Sir? Hey, I guess I didn't go through the children's ring there. He's shooting towards and or at me. I will fight all of you. Oh, I found the secret area where I get all the cool shit. Very nice, very nice, very cool, very nice. Very cool. Very nice. Cool, nice, very. Whoop. Safé. Well, I'm feeling bad. I ain't gonna have a fight. Yeah, I'm really mad. I'm 25. Oh. Die, please. Bang. Oh, boom. Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess he can just block me in the middle of that. That's cool. Die. We got a bleeder. Instantly punches your arm off. Now who's an idiot? You fucking dumbass. Oh, Jesus. Whew. That was a bit unintended. Happens, I guess. Now here's the thing. I could get explosives up, right? Actually, yeah, fuck it. I'll just get that to 25 so I can get it done with, because I can't be fucking bothered. I'm gonna start putting points in guns, because holy schmoly, I can't hit shit, and it's really annoying. It's getting progressively more aggravating when I shoot at someone and it flies off at a 45-degree angle in the opposite direction of where my barrel's pointed, you know? Just gets a little bit much. I don't need this gun. This gun's cringe. Bye. Where are you? Me. I'm in my prime. Why are you here if you're doing nothing? Oh, never mind. That's why you're not doing anything. You just got your fucking brain blown off. Holy shit. Ooh. Lying. Congressional style. Who's out there? I see you. Oh shit. Bang. Are you fucking kidding me? If that makes him an enemy to me, I'm gonna eat my left tit. Are you fucking kidding me? That's rather cringe. Oh no, I ran in front of your gun. You blasted me in the brain, now I gotta kill you. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Okay. Man. Oh yeah, and I lost karma, but the asshole started blasting me. I had to do it. I had to kill him. I didn't want to, but I had to. I was 3 Dog, yow. I'm 3 Dog when I'm yowing right now. You mind? Don't feed the yow guy. That is all. Uh-oh. Oh, oops. Yeah, lame. It's just hoping the rest of them don't turn on me. So that would be mighty cringe of them. Oh, hello. Okay, that's so cool. Nice. Love that. Very epic. Poggers even. I have explored everything, haven't I? I think so. Yes, yes I have. Nice. Go back to the lobby. Down here. I did. Oh hey. Oh hey. Then multiplying. Get me out. Go tell the woman I found big books. Big nerd. Lol. Got him.
Welcome back.
I feel a book through 800. Can I not just give her the library archives that I have stored entirely in my Pitbull? Pitbull? Pitbull. Right. Just not even gonna confirm. Oh, okay. I have Pitbull stuck to my arm. Yo. Imagine.
Perfect, cloudless day. The sun is warm and welcoming. And on the horizon, they appear like knights of yore.
Can you imagine? I can't.
Were you just kidding about dishonor?
Shut up, loser. I'll go do it right now. Fucking pussy ass. Bing. Doom. Done. Get off my fucking back, asshole. Okay, you're dead.
What if the capital congressman could live again? What if they could compete with baseball teams from Pennsylvania or Maryland?
Hello.
Is it there? Are there
Hey, and I got the archives.
really? So
The entire library's archives. You know how
I suspect you and I are... Oh my goodness. When I'm done with this, I'll have to work on copying all of this. Oh, but here's a book of mine and some caps for your research.
200. Wow. That's cool. Thanks.
I've also got to do a section on working with old computers, and that'll be it.
Old tech.
It does, doesn't it? I mostly just deal with it after it's junked. But according to him, if it's connected to the mainframe in the Robco, now that would be a great...
Oh. Okay.
Well, you'll be getting access to an army of Yeah, you should just be able to plug... Okay, here. And be sure to keep an eye...
Sure.
Sure.
Let me foist things off on you. No, you still have no caps. You stupid. No, I don't want to go talk to old lady bitch. Oh, I can get to the cleaning hack. Cleaning. The cleaning. I'll go see Doc Church in the cleaning. That'll be good. Wake up, old man. I'm wounded.
For Christ's sake, you don't look...
You don't look dead.
I'm probably down. Anything that has
I'm not that easy manipulated. Here's some money. Jingle, jingle. Oh, they're down at River City. I mean, yeah, no, that's cool.
Let's see.
Here's your money,
Here.
bitch.
Hold this end for me. Okay. Now give it back.
From the mouth of your president, John Henry.
All better now, you big...
You had several severe lacerations and were on the verge of dying. Now you're healed. There you go, you big baby.
Sure.
You fucking little pussy ass. Stop sassing me. I'm dying. You bitch. I'll give you these. I'll give you some of these. And some more. Even trade, even trade. Oh my god, that's so many. Can I actually... How much can I offset this by? Don't really need the minigun. I don't think I really have anything else I can just kind of sell and get rid of that isn't super important. Oh, I don't really need all the jet either. Don't need the psycho. Really? All the South Boys now I think about it. All the vodka. All this, all that. Sell these. All that. All works out.
You done? Good.
Bye. Thank you for the money. Oh my Jesus Christ. Nathan! Space! Personal space! Go away, you old fucking kook. Lucas. Give me my house, you fat oaf.
I'll be damned.
I'll be damned. Fucking did it, didn't you? Yeah. Where did I hide everything? Oh god, I can't remember where I hid everything. Oh, it's in the bunk. The bunk bouse. That's it.
Well, my presence. The question has been raised.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Hello, Wadsworth.
Certainly, sir.
Sir! 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 Certainly, sir. Look. I have nothing. I have no bobbleheads. Oh, it's a light. I thought it was a beehive. Don't ask me why I thought it was a beehive, but I thought it was for a second.
I am your president because the appropriate people of this great nation decided I should be. I am your duly elected representative.
I believe it was this one.
When the time comes,
Yeah.
when my term is up,
The Vault 101 shit.
will be free to elect a new president.
I gotta go put this in my house. Give it safe.
Carry our collective values forward into the future.
Up.
Democracy,
Up.
dear America.
Oop.
Democracy now.
Surprised I didn't break both my knees. Or my ankles. than being made of fucking glass.
Yes?
I do not care. I do not want to talk to you. Bye.
Tirelessly to rebuild this great nation. So you don't have to. Until we meet again, this is your president, John Henry Eaton.
Okay. Na 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 nee. Ma 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 ma. Ba da da dee. Wah 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 wah. We ba da 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 dee. Bye. Bum ba 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 bee. Oh, that's inviting. Oh, okay. Love that. Just the shittiest drive-thru in the world. Oh, what am I doing? Ooh. I thought that was going to set up a chain reaction and detonate all the cars, if I'm honest. That would have been way cooler. Why did I appear behind him? Just fucking Omawa Moshinderu, the shotgun out of this poor man's hands. Holy shit. Teleports behind you. Omawa Moshinderu. John Henry Eaton. Stay to your heart.
There never was a time, in my opinion, some way could not be found to prevent the drawing of the sword.
What goodies lies within? Ooh, nice. I think I've done enough dinky with this that I can repair it. Na, 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 na. Never mind. Them able to reliably shoot someone with a gun in this game is the day that I think I'd stop playing because I've beaten the game. Bam! Bingus! Wangus! Okay! Bye! Holy shit. Let's head down the path full of dead bodies. Should be fun. Are you really trying to close proximity me with a fucking hand grenade? You moron.
I'm President John
Man. Melee combat. It exists. I thought I was just going to keep going for a second. To walk down the mountain dealing with... Oh. This is an actual place. Oh shit. We gonna go exploring. I didn't realize my arm was fucked the whole time. I was wondering why I wasn't doing a lot of damage. Oh, it's just actually a raider outpost. Okay. We go in. Where's the fucking... Where is it? We gonna go in. All sneaky beaky like. Pulls out Silence Pistol. We have to stop being overtly patriotic for 3 seconds. We're gonna go in, we're gonna fucking slam bamba bambo them, you feel? You dig? You catch what I'm putting down? Never mind. What is... hello? What's the point? What's the point of having a silenced weapon and crit hitting when I shoot him like 10 times and I still get spotted? That's so stupid. Well, they have a lot of these. Hey, yo. That's a arigato, don't mind if I do it, you know? Very, very nice. Quick, cheeky, quick save. Just in case. Oh, this is a fucking big area. What the fuck? Hello? Sir? Wow! Sir, please. Oh! I thought that was me dead for a second then. I actually I panicked a little bit. Where did she go? It is so blindingly wet. This game's bad. I blew up both the generators and nothing happened. SMH my head right now. And why doesn't that count as a crit hit? You know? This makes me kind of sad. Okay. Nice. Now we blip and then blip 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 blip. And then no. I'm dodging, I'm weaving. I'm an unassailable force that cannot be hit, stopped, or slowed down. My gun is on low durability. Well, it's getting there. I think I might have just found the raider camp. Not even like, oh, a random raider. Like, no, I think this is just the raider camp. This is where they all come from. This is where they spawn. I mean, holy shit. Oh, I see you. I see you. I see you. Are you fucking kidding? How? I headbutt them and they fell down? That's so fucking annoying. Disarms the trap. Bonks them with head. The trap goes off anyway. Fuck that. Hello? 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 Where is this dove and the dings? Hello? Ah, I see you. Nice. Fucking got him, Scoob. Oh. That's all that is. Well, at least on this part of the upper floor. Give me these. Give me those. Biggie the Lucky. Oh. Oh. Ah, fuck. Here? I got it first time, you didn't see anything. Shut up. Wait, let me... That's because it's a bigger box. Bigger box. Box is too goddamn big. Sheesh. Alright, let me take the ammo. There you go, good job. Uh-oh. It's time to cry. Wait, there's still more up? What? Why is there still more up? Oh, this is way out. Wait, where would this put me? I'm actually curious now. Oh, hello? The fuck am I? Ooh, pardon me. Sir? Oh. Oh, it's like an undisclosed secret outie door. I see, I see. Well, I guess I'll go back in and see what else is here, I guess. I mean, there are like 4 other well, 4. No, 2 other pathways I could have gone. I mean, maybe those 2 pathways will lead into another 2 pathways and then there is 4. Who knows? I did get that. Jesus Christ. Oh, there's still more. Oof. I think this might just be another. Hello? There you go. Shoot him in the brain. Bam! Oh, I thought I was going to get more shots. I was going to get more shots up. I didn't realize it would just insta-crit. That's lame. And this... Right, you were shooting at something. Oh, it was a Yao guy. Okay. Love that. The flamethrower couldn't take down the bear, so, you know, let's just shoot him instead. Oh, it goes into a Yao Guai cave. Oh, I see. Okay, well, I guess we're doing this now. Whoa, that was close. Oh, fucking landmines, man. I'm so sick of landmines. Well, I say that, I'm also not, because they're a really good income source of caps. Just sell the fucking landmines, man. Uh-oh. Ha! The way he just went, whoop. That was so good. Also, I'm guessing from the setup in here, this was more Raider Cave, but then Yao Guai's kind of moved in and went, haha, but what if cave was ours, grr. And there. Yeah, just took the fucking cave because they're absolute sick cunts. It's just for a Steam game. crying. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh. He's stuck. How embarrassing. How embarrassing! Oh, what a foolish little baby man. Imagine getting stuck on terrain. At least be cool like me and not get stuck on terrain, but end up shooting into it for like half your clip, because collision in this game is way too excessive. Oh no. I do see a blueprint down there though, so that's kind of interesting. I, however, don't think I have the health, I think I have the health nor the armor to successfully stave off a Yao Guai attack though. If I was to get to Yao Guai. No, come back here, I'm gonna shoot you in the brain. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Not if he doesn't kill me first. Oop. Ah! That's half my health gone! Oh no! Die, 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 die. I did it. For me, baby. I'm a genius at video games. Right, now I'm very desperately. So, my hypothesis is correct. I can take one attack from a Yao Guai. Hello? I can take exactly one attack from a Yao Guai before I get horrifically murdered. Also gonna quick save because apparently there's another Yao Guai on the hunt for me for being a sick cunt. Sir? Uh-oh. Oh. How are you hitting me? He's fucking zooping through the air! Die! Got him. Funny bear, more like dead bear. Yeah, I'm funny. I swear I'm funny. Come on, man. Why are you laughing? Noodles. Drink some quantum. Not quantum, Jesus. Drink some normal stuff, would be fine. Okay. Now that I've eaten a full pantry's worth of junk food and cola, I can shit my pants again because there's another fucking Yao Guai. Why are there so many? Like, I get it's the Yao Guai caves. This is a bit excessive. Can you stop? Like, Jesus Christ. Fucking cease. It's gonna make me go through my whole fucking supply. God damn. God damn. Look at my fucking forehead. Whoa. A 33 damn mag. Very nice, very good, very nice. I wanna try and not trigger a red flag and say I think that's all of the Yao Guai deaders. It's not gonna be all the Yao Guai deaders. Unless it actually is, then cool. But if not, I'm in a bit of trouble. Oh my god, if this is like the anthill in Springvale School, where you go pick up the gun and then they all appear. If I pick up this blueprint... Okay, they didn't. Cool. I was gonna say, if I pick up this blueprint, the 5 Yao Guais just crawl out from beneath some crevices in the wall. I'm a shit. Actually, I guess we can put the radio back on now. Oh. I do love, right? Honestly, I adore the fact that I go 10 centimeters too far from DC and I can't pick up GNR. I go several feet deep under the earth. I can still listen to the Enclave. Radio signals. What are they and how do they work? We'll take that.
How many of your children can say the same? How many of this nation's youth are truly happy, truly carefree? Well, we both know the answer, don't we? None. America's children live in a terrifying, meaningless existence. There is no happiness. That changes right here, right now. From this
right here,
the children of this great nation are its highest priority. The Enclave will restore every American school, reinstate every youth program, and offer
every youth program.
to any family in need. We will match up the destitute orphan children of the Capital Wasteland with qualified eligible adults.
Commencing lawful use of deadly.
Yeah, fuck, bitch ass. There's another one. I gotta go that way, but I'll kill this bitch first. No, exact. 17. Ooh, bam.
Do not attempt to flee. Failure.
Die. Also, oh my god, I just accidentally picked up a battery, didn't I? Holy shit, get out of my inventory, you weighty bastard. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, there he is. It's the Robo guy. Tinker Joe.
Hello, stranger. I'm various.
Oh. I have never advocated more. Oh, perfect.
Give me a shout if you need. I'm afraid these bots are all spoken for. I'm just a... Well, RL3's a bit finicky about the company he keeps, and I don't think he...
In other words, I gotta be more uber racist. I gotta be more evil and uber racist so that the dead robot will be like, ah, cool. Ooh. Big yawn. A lot of protectrons. Imagine your flagship unit for your company also being your most shittest unit for your company. Man. Fucking Imagen. Huh. Oh, fuck is that sound? Oh. Wait. Oh, shit. I'm so smart. Oh. Having a shit.
I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave, President of America, President of Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eden, and I was hoping
Got him.
Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government, Mr. America. Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave...
That's what I'm saying.
The Enclave
Who's
is your
the
sister,
fucking
your aunt, your
Enclave?
friend, your neighbor. And well,
Your neighbor.
the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice, I am the heart and soul of the Enclave.
Ooh.
That is to say,
That's boy.
the voice, heart,
Hey.
and soul
Yee.
of America. But only together, together can we hope to reach our full potential. The way we were before the war. Whole, beautiful, powerful. One Enclave, one America, now and forever. And now, dearest America, I must say farewell. For there is much work to be done, and the Enclave never rests.
No, I did look through here.
Till next time,
Yeah, no, I did.
this is your president, John Henry Eden, signing off.
It is all President John Henry Eden sign off. Right away, right away. Imagine having robots made of steel or some kind of composite tough material, powered by nuclear energy and have the ability to shoot lasers from their hands, lose to a couple rad roaches and big naked rats. What a good product. Oh dear.
This is President Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America. This is John Henry Eden, your president. Some things we that's all right.
Bing bonk.
We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland.
Bruh.
The Capital Wasteland.
Up.
How
There you go.
come to this, America?
Give me them cells, baby.
Allow the most powerful nation on earth to die. The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence. Incompetence.
Incompetence.
Echelons of power. We put
Hey.
our trust, our faith in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth, prestige. It made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of
I mean,
predecessors. When John Henry
I don't know. John Henry Eden kinda based. Just saying. He based AFU. What can I say?
terrible uncertainty.
Bonk.
Of course you do. As President of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will never rest until we have what we deserve. A place to truly call home. We've got a part now, you and I, but don't be sad, America. The Enclave is working tirelessly to build this great nation, so you don't have to. Until we meet again, this is President Eden signing off.
Upstairs. That's a pointless room. I'll just make it more railing at that point. Jesus. Baby.
Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eden. I'd like to have a chat. Did you know there are those amongst us who shatter our hopes for peace, order, and security? These radical malcontents don't care about you. They don't care about America. All they care about is fulfilling their own selfish desires. Let's take a tally of these agitators, shall we? There are, of course, the Ravens, those anarchistic ruffians who roam the wastelands, preying on any and all, stealing, murdering.
Usually, I would stream for a bit longer. However, it's like almost 10. So I'm going to have to get off anyway, because I do believe it's any excessive noise past 10:30 can be counted as a noise complaint. So I'm just going to go now, I think. But honestly, thank you for watching. If you're still watching, very grateful. Follow to watch more shit. I should be streaming tomorrow as well. Ideally, I'm going to try and do a morning stream and an afternoon stream. Well, evening stream. So stream early in the morning, do it for a couple hours, take a break over lunchtime, and then return in the evening like I did today. I think I stopped streaming around 12 and started streaming at 6. Might try and stream at 5 instead, because then I can get, more hours out of it. But, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.